Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and I help people find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you what is Reiki, what are chakras, what are the elements, and how to balance each of the elements and chakras in a tangible, physical, and relatable way. So, I know a lot of the concepts about Reiki and chakras and the elements seems like avatar talk, but if your chakras are out of balance, if your energy is off, you're going to see evidence of that in your everyday life through negative emotions, negative beliefs, lack mentality, dis-ease. You're going to have blockages, and you're not going to be able to reach your full potential of healing and growth unless you balance out your energy, unless you balance out your chakras, unless you do some work on yourself on the physical level and mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So, for those of you that don't know, Reiki is source energy. The translation of Reiki means God's wisdom or higher power, and Ki means life force energy. So Rei means source wisdom or higher wisdom, and Ki or Chi means life force energy. So Reiki is actually spiritually guided life force energy. And what that means is that it promotes a feeling of well-being. It's a safe and gentle healing modality in which the practitioner, me, just simply, I can do it physically on you, or I could send you energy like I'm doing now. And I set the intention for you to heal yourself. There's a common misconception thinking that, like, you have to be some guru on a mountain, or that you have to be a Reiki practitioner to do Reiki. And I can tell you that you can do Reiki from your own home, even without being a practitioner. And some tips that I can give you for that are going to be incorporated more in this video. So, only God, nature, and you can heal. I don't heal you, you heal you. I'm just here as a facilitator, and it's my job just to hold space for you to tune in to more of yourself. So, holding space by allowing you to be your true unconditional love self, your high vibrational self, more of your infinite being, tuning into your vortex, as Abraham Hicks says. And by tuning into more of who you are and focusing on the things that you want and your abundance, actually helps you to expand, to let go of blockages, and you get more on your path, and you manifest everything that you could ever want. So Reiki is gentle. It's similar to meditation in that it helps you to relax, it helps you to tune more into your inner being, and on a more practical note, it helps you to turn off your fight or flight system. It helps you to turn off your sympathetic nervous system and tune more into your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes healing. When you're at rest, when you're sleeping well, when you feel calmer, you're actually healing yourself, you're regenerating more, you'll notice more benefits. It's helped people with cancer, it helps people with anxiety disorder, it's helped me with gender dysphoria, it's helped me with depression, and it's the biggest game changer. So I came out in 2002 as trans. I had a really painful past from 4 to 19 years old. My mom was very controlling. She tried to get me to be a girl. She tried to get me to be more girly, and anytime I would express myself as a boy and do more masculine things, I was rejected. I was made fun of by peers. I was shamed. I was called a tomboy, a lesbian, and every single negative thing you could think of anytime I would try to express myself. So for a long time, I hated myself. I wanted to die every single day. I had a substance abuse problem for a long time. When I was a teenager, I wanted to end my life, and I'm like, why am I here? What is the purpose of this? And when I was 19, I had a spiritual awakening, and that's when I found out that I was trans, when that resonated with me. So, at 19, 2002, I came out, felt more euphoric, but then I still had this feeling, okay, anxiety, depression, I'm never going to be normal. Why me? I went through like all of these negative things, and it wasn't until I got into Reiki in 2010, which is around after I had my first top surgery, that things started to make sense. I started to do more of the work on the inner level for my heart, from spirit, and putting that together with the physical. Like, I used to do weightlifting, powerlifting, and combining that with Reiki. I've done massage. I'm a massage therapist now, natural therapeutics, Tai Chi, and putting that all together has helped me to become a more well-balanced person. So doing the work on the spiritual level, the non-physical level, and the physical level will help you to become more in balance. I am not an extreme of one or the other. I am in balance. I have found my center. I have tuned into my heart, and I work on it every single day. And as you can see, I'm not a guru sitting on a mountain somewhere, which I wish, but you don't need a guru. You need to tune more into yourself. And I'm just here to help you do more of that. So Reiki is, like I said, a gentle modality, and using that to incorporate with chakras. Chakras are non-physical spiraling pools of energy located along the center of your body. They're in the back and the front of your body. So if your chakras are in balance, you experience more joy, things manifest easier for you, you feel in the flow, you feel physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally well more of the time, meaning 51% or more of the time. Of course, things come up. Your natural base level of vibration is very high. And if you're out of balance and you don't work on these chakras, then you're going to have blockages. You're going to have lack mentality. Things will seem hard. Life will seem like a challenge. You're not going to really be in the flow with things, and things don't seem to happen. So the earth element, or the root chakra, is located at the base of the spine, and it deals with survival and is blocked by fear. So what are you afraid of? Do you have stability in your life? Are you worried about how you're going to pay your bills? Are you worried about what's going on in the world right now? And it can seem disempowering, and if you fall into the trap of the matrix and looking outside of yourself for your strength, then you're going to fall prey and you're going to feel fear most of the time. So the earth element is all about grounding. It's all about practicality. It's all about having your basic needs met. It's about, do you feel at home in your body? Are you present to the moment? Do you feel like you're safe? Do you feel like you have your needs met? So the earth element, or the root chakra, you can see them on the fingers. So basically, the root chakra, or earth element, corresponds to the little fingers and the pinky toes, and the positive, like I said, the positive emotion of earth element is faith, and the negative emotion is fear. So how do you tell where you are? These are some questions you could ask yourself. Do you feel stuck? Do you feel ungrounded or grounded? Can you function in daily life? Are you present to the moment? Do you feel more faith or fear a majority of the time? So if you have too little earth, or too little grounding, you're not very focused. You're not present in the physical world. You feel spacey. You feel like you don't fit into the world or society. You have poor physical health or skin tone. And if you have too much of the earth element, because you want things to be in a balance, you can have too much or too little. So too much would be overly focused on the material world, overly focused on money, materialism. You can't see beyond concrete ideas. Even the concept of Reiki and spiritual practices and meditation seems too woo-woo for you. You rely too much on what you see in the physical, what's in front of you, and you're very skeptical and critical. So you want to find a balance between these things. And some ways that you can practically balance your earth element are, number one, eat root vegetables like potatoes, red foods, beets, strawberries, cherries. Eating red foods or grounding foods like potatoes helps to ground you into your body. It helps you to feel more present. Whenever I'm feeling too spacey or doing too much spiritual stuff, I will eat root vegetables and it puts me back into my body and it helps me to ground. Number two, you want to connect with the earth. You want to garden. I do Tai Chi whenever I feel ungrounded. You sit outside in grass or you visualize images of the earth, dirt, mountains, grass, and that helps you to connect more with the earth element. Number three, focus on your stability. Focus on if you have a roof over your head, if you have food in your belly, if you have your basic needs met, if you have a way to pay your bills, if you have a career, a business. Focusing more on these things and focusing on your abundance is how you ground and balance your earth element in this way. Number four, ground yourself. Like I just said, ground yourself in grass. I go stand outside in grass. If you're on the computer a lot and it could make you feel spacey and you're like, I go stand outside in grass for a while and it really helps me to make me feel more present and back in my body. Number five, wear red clothing. Red is the color associated with the root chakra or the earth chakra. And by wearing red and visualizing images of earth eating grounding foods helps you to connect more with your earth element and it helps to stimulate that chakra. Number six is to meditate. Yep, meditation has helped me. I've been labeled with ADHD before, and recently I've got into meditation. I've been pretty spiritual, doing Reiki and massage, but it wasn't until, I'd say, honestly, this year is when I started to incorporate meditation. In January, I had my hysterectomy, and I meditated through that surgery, right before it, even leading up until the procedure itself, and I recovered so quickly. The next day, I was back to doing Tai Chi and light Qigong. I was walking, and it was because of meditation and setting the intention that I'm going to heal quickly, and I did. I stopped bleeding within 2 days, stopped cramping within 2 days, little to no pain, and it was amazing. I've never had that. I've had 2 other procedures before. I've had top surgery in 2009, top surgery revision in 2019, and then the bottom surgery, my hysterectomy, in January 2020, and that was the best of all of them. I recovered so quickly. Meditation made such a big difference. And number 7 is going to be Reiki. It's going to be massage. It's going to be connecting physically with your body. You're going to want the practitioner to work on, like, with strong, deep pressure, firm pressure, and to work in areas that correspond to the earth element. So the 3 areas of the body that correspond to the earth element or the root chakra are, number 1, the neck. Number 2, in your knees, like around your knees, your knee joints, if you have pain in there. And number 3 is your colon, your bowels, this area right here. And by working on these 3 areas and doing the 7 tips listed here and working with identifying what you're afraid of and stepping more into your faith, that'll help you balance your earth element and your root chakra in a practical and relatable way. And you can do this from your own home. If you want more tips, if you want a healing session, if you want to tune more into who you truly are, check out this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you think about this video, where you are in your healing journey, and what you think of when it comes to the earth element and being present in your body. So I hope this video finds the right people. Remember, you're amazing, you're strong, you're a amazing light worker, and I love you. Peace and unity.